Welcome to Voltaire Engineering Training and Support. I am Apur Bapat. Welcome you all in Solid Thinking Inspire 9.5 training series. So let's start with the training series schedule. I have covered session 1, session 2 and session 3. In these 3 sessions I have discussed about the licensing and installation of Solid Thinking Inspire 9.5. Then session 4, 5 and 6 where I have discussed about the basic operations, modeling operations and optimizing operations available in Solid Thinking Inspire in details, like what are the options available and how to use them and what effect does they have in the STInspire. Then I have started with the tutorial first and second covering and third covering session 7, 8 and 9 where I have discussed about the getting started, moving and snapping, sketching and exploring a bridge. Now in today's session, that is session number 10, I am going to show you how to solve exploring multiple load cases, that is tutorial number 4, and in the later 4 sessions I will show you preparing CAD geometry, defeaturing a model, minimizing mass and saving and exporting file. So let's start with the today's session. In today's session I am going to discuss about tutorial 4 like exploring multiple load cases. In this lesson we are going to see how to create multiple load cases with unit load in XYZ direction, then create forces and support, apply symmetric planes, apply split draw direction, not a single draw direction, we will apply a split draw direction, then run an optimization and explore the generated shapes. So let's start with opening the GUI of Solid Thinking Inspire 9.5. So go to Start, All Programs, as we have already seen. Altair HyperWorks 12, version 12, Student Edition, Solid Thinking 9.5 and click on Inspire to open the GUI of Inspire. So in this tutorial, let's open the model for this tutorial. We will see the model of Y bracket. So this is the model. So this one is boss and this is the bracket. So let's make the bracket a design space. So now this bracket is a design space, as you can see. If you are not able to see this model browser, press F2 from your keyboard. So F2 will help you to turn on and off this model browser. Now first step is to make this as the design space, then the next step is to make the unit system as SI unit system. So first we have to make this as the design space and then we have to make this as the unit system default SI unit system. So turn it on to SI unit system. Now let's create the constraints. So I am going to constrain it for all the degrees of freedom. So you can see it has created all loads and displacement. Load case 1, so we will rename it as load case X. Then apply the forces here, X direction positive, here X direction positive. So these two forces I have applied in X direction. Now I will turn off these forces, go to load case X and create one more load collector as load case as load case Y, and just right click here, click include in load case Y. So I will, instead of creating the constraint again, I can just include the same constraint here and apply the forces. So click here Y negative, click here Y negative. So I have applied the constraints in Y direction, the negative Y direction with a unit load collector. Again the same for load collector Z. Sorry. And you can use the drag and drop option, so it will get included here, and create the load Z axis positive. So now let's open all these. So just click on show on, so you can see the load collectors in all the 3 directions. Now this is done, the forcing is done. Now I will apply the symmetry for this along these two planes. So I want the symmetry in these two planes and a draw direction, a split draw direction along this axis. Along this plane I want a split draw direction. So we will have a different options, like if you double click here you can have no holes and holes. So if I press here it will not create holes, but if I turn off this it may create the holes during the splitting. So I will explain you all these. So one by one I will explain the all this what are the different formats. So we are going to solve these different load cases, like load case X only. We will see the results. If we apply only load case X, only load case Y, only load case Z, then we will see the results when we apply all the load cases at once. In the similar way, you can have a couple of load cases. Then one with a load case, one with load case having a split draw direction, no holes option deactivated, no holes option activated, and load case with some change in the shape. We will see all them. So let's start one by one. I will change the name as load case X only. Maximize the stiffness. Total design space I will have 30 as the design space, and minimum thickness constraint is 0.015, and keeping all the other parameters as it is, just press on run. So we'll start solving the first load case. It takes time to solve or run the analysis because it does the meshing and everything. So please wait for some time till it's solving. So by the time it's solving I will have all the others. So that is the combined one. I will rename it again. So this is for you have to just go to load case and take only load case X, run. I will rename it. Once it's done I will rename it again. Then Y, run. So keeping all the parameters as it is, I am applying the solver one by one. So of this Z only, and run. So these are the three runs. The first one is the combined one. So I will rename it again. Then I will first one is with no holes activated, and then deactivated, then I will activate it, and load case COM combine no hole activated for all the load cases, run. And then some changes in the shape. Let's see. So what I'll do is I will hide these shape controls once, and go to push pull and make it to 0.7. Similarly change the shape little bit here also. I will activate this, and as this is not a symmetry now more, so what I will do is I will activate this and turn this off. So I will have the symmetry along this. So one more load case, I will change this to no holes. One more load case, combine shape change, and run. So now you can have a parallel solving, so it will solve all the load cases. Just you can have to put it back to back, But the point is, this should have a good machine to solve these back-to-back load cases and also give a power backup, because if it's shut down, so it may crash down. Uh, so the machine should not get shut it down, because you cannot restore the run because it's solving. Okay, so you can have a back-to-back run, but you cannot have when the machine is not good. So I have applied all these solvers, so it will solve, and it takes some time to solve. So I'll pause the recording till that it's solving. So these are the different load cases which I'm going to solve. These are the two with the shape change, and these are the others. So once they get solved, we will see the results. You can see it has solved one. So we'll wait for some more time till that it's solve all the others. Now you can see that it has solved all the load cases. Only one is left here now. So within a couple of seconds, this will get also solved. So now you can see that all of them are being solved. So we can see the results. So these are the results. This is the main bracket. Uh, so this is the second result, then the third, fourth, fifth with no holes. You can see that the result it has given with the no holes option, and the shape change. So the first one is combined loading for X, for Y, because of Z the shape, with no holes option, combined loading, and the shape change. So we can modify the design here like this. So if we change the shape, this type of design we will get. So you can get these many designs in as fast as like solving anything. So you can use STInspire to get a design for multiple load cases, solving them at once. So in this way I have ended with this session. Thank you very much for attending this session, and also thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day ahead. If you have any queries regarding STInspire, feel free to contact us. Also, like if you want to get more details on STInspire, please put your comments. Thank you very much.